This is Brickhead Boy. I got my package today from Bricklink. And this came from the UK. Here's the contents. It's a used set. So the set came out in 2005, has 363 pieces. Set number 7297, Dino 210. So this is a European exclusive. This was not released in North America or Australia, because those two have a different set. Those were Dino Attack. So if you're like me in the US, this is kind of hard to come by. It wasn't sold here. You have to go on the secondary market and find it elsewhere, like me, Bricklink. And it was shipped all the way from the other side. So let's check it out. So here's the pieces all spread out, and obviously this was a used set. It was probably if I remember, 40 USD plus 20 plus shipping, so about 65 total. And you see those are stickers. They're applied. Let's build it. Here is the set complete. So these are the extra pieces that came with the set, and your vehicle, your cage, and your dino with 3 minifigs. Let's take a look at the minifigs. Here we have Viper, Specs, and Digger. All have the same helmets and legs, but different torsos. Let's take off the helmets. And here they are with no helmets. Pretty bland. These are the older figures, no printings in the back or no double facial expression. So now let's take a look at the T-Rex. This thing is really huge. It's a lot bigger compared to the Jurassic World dinosaurs, T-Rex, and this actually has light up eyes, but mine are kind of low battery, so I can't really see it. And like I said, I bought this used, so the teeth are kind of chipped there, the paint. There's quite a bit of articulation. You can turn the head sideways and bring it up and down pretty far. The legs also, and the arms. Unfortunately, the tail is just stationary, you can't move it. But anyways, this is not your regular T-Rex. This one has nuke breath and laser vision, so very dangerous compared to your normal Jurassic World dinosaur. Now let's take a look at the main feature of the set. So this is it, the Dino Track Transport. This is what I wanted to get, but couldn't get it back in 2005 because I already had the Dino Attack version. This one is a little bit different. I'll do some comparisons later, but first off, let's take a look at the features. These are all stickers here, so there's no actual printings, and I didn't apply the stickers. They were already there, so they are kind of crooked. What I do like about this vehicle are the I don't know what you call this, but I'll just call it a roll bar. It's maybe protects you a little bit from the T-Rex, you know, from chopping and getting your minifigs. But you have these nice features here, spikes intruding out, 4 of them. You have your steering wheel in the middle, and you have this thing that turns around. You also have a somewhat of a weapon here, and you have a ladder that folds down. It's a neat feature. There's your hinge in the back, and you have 4 tracks. From the picture, you'd probably suspect that the tracks would move up and down, but no, they're just stationary. You can't. But it is pretty stable. Aside from those, let's take a look at the cage. So here's the cage which transports the dino. It looks pretty bland, but it is big for that reason. This part goes down, and I don't think the sides can go up and down. Maybe you can disconnect it. Let's try that. Nope, that didn't work. Let's try putting your T-Rex in there. There he is. Let's seal the back. And you have a couple of chains. And there, you could actually have it wrap around the neck, so the dino won't be going anywhere, hopefully. And here, hook up the dino track transport to the cage. There you go. So that sums it up. Let's do a quick comparison with the US Australia version and then conclude the review. And here's the set number 7476. There's a few differences here just with the coloring. Here you have a black piece, and here it's a dark gray. Black in front, dark gray in front. So the build is pretty much the same, but once you get, to the top part, it's of course different. Here you have windshield pieces, and here you don't. But the steering wheel is in the middle, and here it's on the left driver's side. The interior is a little bit different too. You have your stickers in the back, whereas here you have the stickers on some clear panel pieces. Most importantly, you have a cage here, and this one, instead of a cage, you have a shooter. So here's one more look, side by side. Now, time to conclude the review. So the first thing I have to say is, if I had a choice between choosing out of the two, I would choose the Iron Predator versus T-Rex, the American version, simply because it has a turret. This one doesn't. However, with this here, I like it a lot too. I like for the fact that you have a protection here slightly from the jaws of the T-Rex, and it feels good to own a different version that's not US exclusive. So by itself the set is pretty decent, but it's a lot better when you have the two. They complement each other. You have a transport here, and the other one is more like your capture or your attacker to knock out the dino. So they go hand in hand, and I'm glad I got both of them now. This is Brickhead Boy. Thanks for watching.